Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shegun Williams, and for your viewing pleasure, you know him, you love him, put your hands together, make some noise for Dr. Njakire Damages!
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City.
Yeah, New York City is so great that no matter how crazy you may be, there is always someone crazier than you here in New York City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you want proof? I'll give you one. A principal of a school in Queens, New York, displayed on the school wall a large painting showing herself as an Indian Hindu goddess.
What?
And her teachers, they depicted the teachers as retarded midgets. No, I'm making that up. No, the principal, Russell White, who, by the way, is black. He's also a Christian. Upset parents and students, many of whom follow the Hindu religion. Now, isn't she kind of cute? She's kind of cute. Look at her. Anyway, when confronted by the New York Daily News reporter, the principal used all the 6 fingers to give the reporter the middle finger. I know. Imagine getting 6 middle fingers all at once. You know, one is troubling enough, but 6? Now, it caused so much outrage that she was forced to remove the painting.
She has worked in the city schools since 1998 and earns an annual salary of $140,813. Education Department spokeswoman Devora Kay said White removed the mural after consultation with a district superintendent.
You know, this kind of thing, it can only happen in New York City. Mm-hmm. Now, talking about people in the line of fire, the Red Cross ran into trouble the other day when the organization displayed a swimming pool safety poster. Just a poster. You know, on the poster, it advised people on how to be safe at the swimming pool. You think something that simple? No, it's not simple. If you look closely at that poster, you see that white kids were the ones that were depicted as cool. You know, the kids following the rules. While black kids were the ones showing to be disruptive. You know, disruptive, breaking the rules. Now, needless to say that the Red Cross, they came out and apologized. They said that next time they want to make a poster, the people they will use as disruptive people will be the British people. I know. By now you know that the British, they've left the EU. Yes. Oh yeah, they said goodbye, EU, goodbye. And they left behind trouble in its wake. Hey. You know, when Queen Elizabeth ascended the throne, that was a long time ago, UK, they were ruling 1/4 of the world.
Wow.
As she prepares to die, they are not even sure of Scotland anymore. Oh, you doubt me? Watch.
Mr. Speaker, let me tell this House and our friends across Europe, we have no intention whatsoever of seeing Scotland taken out of Europe. That would be totally democratically unacceptable. We are a European country and we will stay a European country. It really matters to us that we live in an outward-looking country, not a diminished Little Britain.
Now, that diminishing Little Britain is causing a lot of headache. Do you know that Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg lost $3.4 billion due to that little island Shakara? Shakara with their European brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Now, British people are throwing dog poop at the doors of Eastern European homes. What? They're like, poof, poof. And for Africans in UK, they are telling them to go back to their monkey families in Nairobi.
Wow. Wow.
I know. All these things are making Donald Trump to be happy. Really? He thinks that this wave of nationalism, you know, we want our country back people, we carry him over Hillary Clinton in November. You know, it could happen. I have told myself, you know, to start saving my salary so that by the time November comes, I can buy a mansion in Dubai. Just in case, you know, just in case. Just in case. Now, talking about people fooling other people. An Indian girl was sent to jail after ranking first in an exam.
Jail?
Yeah, but failed to live up to the billing.
What?
Oh, yeah. She was asked to rewrite the exam, and she failed woefully.
Wow.
Now, I have a question. Can we make our politicians retake their school leaving certificate examinations? You know what I mean? Can we make Donald Trump retake GRE? You know? Can we make Nigerian politicians retake their WAEC?
Yes.
I mean, that way, those who do not have WAEC will get it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he will get it. I mean, he can now show a certificate that is authentic. You know what I mean? Now, talking about examinations and tests. Have you seen this video of Nigerian soldiers in training? Watch.
Move it. Swim. Enter. Issue him. Samay anyash buroba. Samay.
Oh yeah. Well, that is how your generals were trained. That is how they were trained. So when they call you a bloody civilian, you understand why they are saying that.
Wow.
So can you now understand how they can save their monthly salary and use it to buy mansions in Dubai?
Yes.
Think of it. The man makes 1.3 million naira a month. And he saved it for so long to be able to afford. No, let's look at it. To be able to afford 200 million naira mansion, he needs to save for 10 years. 10 years. So to be able to buy two of them, he will need to save for 20 years. Chicken, so what is the fuss all about? Why?
How long has he worked?
Why are you people worried? So Nigeria's chief of staff, General Buratai, did just that. In his defense, of the story published by Sahara Reporters. By the way, how do they get this kind of stories? These Sahara people. Anyway, how do they get it? I don't know. Anyway, the chief said that he has discovered that Boko Haram terrorists are now operating on the internet. Like this one. And he vowed that, he is grooming a battalion to take on them right there on the World Wide Web.
Wow.
The man is not playing. He made it known that all of you who are who are fond of retweeting and clicking likes and typing amen, that his boys are coming for you.
Amen.
It's a different world now. It's going to be a different ball game. Now, for those of you who cannot stretch your savings to buy houses in Dubai, but wish to enlarge your penis, this is your lucky day. This is your lucky day.
Dr.
I don't know who wrote the crap, but I saw it and I'm telling you what they said I should say.
my God.
A Ghanaian bishop is making it happen.
What?
All that he needs to do is just to pray for your penis.
Hey.
Once he touches it, the thing will stretch.
What?
No, okay, you think I'm making it? Okay, watch.
Penal healing pan. Na ohine wonkoda. Wo de ere. Oh, blood of Zakaria.
Africa, my Africa. Africa, my proud warriors. Africa, tell me, Africa, is this you? What happened to your brain? What? Africa. Terrible.
Oh my God.
In corruption news, there is a new trend in Nigeria today. When you are facing corruption trial, you dress for the show. You dress to show your character.
No more shame.
No, you don't. You have to. You have to. It's a big show. Here is Jonathan's cousin in suit with Bible in his hand, going to trial. You see? Yeah. And here is an army officer being tried for corruption. He came out in full military uniform. Retired, but he kept his uniform and he put it on just for emphasis. Now, last week, our man Ike Ekweremadu, the deputy senate president, was on trial with his Oga Bukola Saraki for forging senate rules to get themselves elected leaders of the Senate. Oh yeah. Guess what he did? Guess how he came to court? He dressed in Isiago, lion's head. Oh yeah. Now, the secret of that dress is a plea to Biafrans to embrace him. When he was chopping, he was wearing abada. When you see him chop, that time he was wearing abada. But when it was time for him to be accountable, he dug up his war outfit. You know,
Hey,
I could imagine how it all went down. When he dressed up, he looked himself in the mirror and he said, don't touch the lion's tail, dead or alive. Don't touch the lion's tail, dead or alive. Now, during the court sitting, Saraki and Ekweremadu were granted bail. Yeah, immediately they vowed to continue to do their jobs, which is making immunity laws for themselves and making money for their lawyers. That's what they are doing there.
that's
Now,
right.
you know, Jonathan once said that Boko Haram infiltrated his government. Buhari should come out and say that corruption has infiltrated and infested his government. Because that's what we're seeing everywhere. Anyway, in sports news, Chile defeated Argentina in Copa America. Unbelievable. You know, Messi scored that magic free kick.
Messi with a record-breaking goal! 2-0 Argentina!
But then he couldn't score the penalty in the finals. As a man of honor, Messi announced that he will quit playing international soccer after failing to score that penalty. Meanwhile, Audu Obe, you know him, who has served as minister since the days of Shehu Shagari, and he has never scored a goal. He's still a minister in Nigeria. Isn't that terrible? You know, when will he say, I quit? I'm not good at this. Anyway, this is a segment we call Secrets of
Picture.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
Words.
Okay, now, the picture you're looking at is the picture of Dino talking to his man, Saraki. You know, they were outside and they were talking about the events of the day. And Dino said to Saraki, did you hear that a bricklayer is to die by hanging for theft? It is in today's leadership newspaper. Did you hear that? And Saraki was like, what? People die for stuff like that? What are they going to do to me if they kill people for theft, ordinary theft? Oh my goodness. Now, the next picture you're looking at is a picture taken in 1920s. That was the Emir of Zaria admiring a traffic light in London.
Of course.
You know, look at that. He was thinking, how do we bring this to Nigeria? How do we make Nigeria look like this? Today, our leaders, they don't waste time admiring anything. They just go to Dubai and buy mansions.
Right.
No need wasting time to say we admire this. Just go and buy a mansion. Now, the next picture you're looking at is Zenith Bank executives kneeling down to beg Governor Fayose.
Whoa.
You know, Fayose said that they sponsored his election. They are saying no, we did not, and there is, so they're begging him to forgive. Fayose said to them, "Give me a Z," and they immediately fell on their knees. Now, people are saying there is hope in Nigeria. I said, there's no hope. To fear what? Look at that. Can you imagine the executives of Bank of America kneeling down before a governor in New York City? That is impossibility. They are richer than the state. Now, here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. Nigerians rate Buhari high on economy and governance.
What?
Oh yeah, leadership newspaper. They did a study and they said Nigerians rated Buhari high in economy and governance.
Wow.
Listen, leadership newspaper managers, come. I want you guys to go and check what your reporters have been smoking.
I know.
No, seriously. There's something they smoke at the back toilets. Go to the toilet. Igbo. Ben Bruce may have used loan to purchase $5 million Beverly Hills mansion in the US. You know that he took loan from that and he couldn't pay back. They said now that Sahara reporters, they said that he might have used that loan to buy a house.
Wow.
I mean, it makes sense. The man wanted to live near the smooth criminal, Michael Jackson. He just said, let me go to my fellow smooth criminal. And President Buhari pays $2.6 billion to 638 You-Win awardees. You know the You-Win thing, they give our youths money to start businesses, you know? That's wonderful. Just imagine how many youths will benefit if we recover all these Dasuki loots that people have in their homes and in their soccer ways. There will be a lot of people who will be happy.
Right.
Anyway, of 12,744 people owing AMCON, Ben Bruce was singled out. Why? That is what the Vanguard is asking. Why? Let me tell you the answer, because I know I have all the answers. It's because if you cannot get a man with common sense to repay his debt, there's no hope that you can get anybody else to do that. That's why they started with him.
That's right.
That's why. Common sense. You start with common sense person.
It's a common sense answer.
Yeah. UK jails Nigerian pastor 9 years for stealing $6.1 million. This man works in a school system and he stole $6.1 million.
Wow.
Now. He's a pastor. To his credit, he did not blame the devil. You know, typically they blame the devil. But this time he blamed his late wife.
Oh, God.
Isn't that cute? She made him do it. The late wife, not the one that is alive. He had wives and girlfriends, but those ones didn't make. No, it's the late one that made him do it.
From her grave.
Yeah, from her grave. Federal government, state spent $538 billion on ghost workers in 5 years.
Now lie.
Listen now, $538 billion.
Hey.
You know, I know one of them. She was, I think she's still the permanent secretary somewhere in Bayelsa State. You know what I'm talking about? Mama Peace. We were there when she was ghost worker in Abuja collecting money from Bayelsa State. I'm telling you. And this one is for all you young people. It's a warning. Sex between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. is dangerous because it is the spiritually dense period of the night. Says a pastor. This pastor did his study. Now, that is really for those who have the luxury to look at the time. Yeah, for some of us, whenever she says yes, to hell with the spirits and the time. We don't care. I'm just saying. It's time for your
Email.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
It's time for your email. Tomato Juice, you are still not putting on your uniform.
Doctor. In fact, I'll take off some more. Huh?
I wanted to call Sushi, but wait. Something is happening today.
What's happening?
I'm confused.
Can you think?
Why are we here? Okay.
To read emails.
To read the emails. Okay. I know I can see all of you watching. You relax. She's not going away.
Doctor,
all right. Let's go.
email.
Sushi, forget about it. I wanted to call Sushi to come and okay. Go ahead.
Our first email is from Ibrahim Musa in Borno State. He writes, Lakita, this is the third time I'm writing to you. That is, by the way, doctor. Please extend your diagnostic center to Borno State. Because of the people dying at the IPD camps daily, despite the helps from different hands. Lakita. How many times I call your name?
My friend,
Do
thank
what
you.
I tell you to save IPDs of Borno State.
I know.
Thanks.
Thank you, my friend. You know, this is a serious issue. And I don't care talking about it every week. Please, show that picture of that kid that was starving at the IPD camp.
Wow.
Look at it. Nigeria,
Wow.
Nigeria. These are your fellow citizens. They survived Boko Haram, but are now dying in your hands.
Hey.
Buhari always says that it is a disgrace and shameful that governors cannot pay salaries. I think, following the same logic, it is a disgrace that the federal government of Nigeria cannot feed people who they rescued from Boko Haram. How much does it cost? How much? How much do you guys spend eating at Aso Rock? In fact, if nothing is done, we may have to move them all to Aso Rock and let them stay in there, and because they are the real Nigerians they've suffered enough. Don't let me come there. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Next.
You too. Our second email is from Chris in Houston.
Chris, I know him. Yeah. He was hanging out. Yeah, he's hanging out with us the other day. Yeah.
You are in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he was in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought. Anyway, he writes.
Okay.
Dr. D.
Yeah, my man. I told you.
Yeah, that close. That he's calling you Dr. D.
It's my man.
He said, "How are you? Have you heard the latest?
What?
The United Kingdom will be opting out of the European Union.
That's
Don't you think our country, Nigeria, needs a referendum? Because that's the only situation to solve the suspicious that has kept us where we are.
That's a good point.
Please tell Dino and his friends to start the debate on a referendum to divide Nigeria and not thinking of becoming president."
Oh, Chris. Yeah, you see, my friend, if you were hoping to get something done at the National Assembly, and we are counting on Dino, you need to have your head examined. I'm just telling you, I am sure that you are not thinking of a referendum to leave Nigeria. Those that left, remember those in the Boko Haram territory?
Yep.
They are not happy, They are not happy in the camp where they were kept.
Nope.
So, understand what I'm saying? Next.
Woo! Our third email is from Rebel Kingston.
From Jamaica. He's my friend.
Listen, I don't know where he's from, but he's a rebel.
Oh, yeah.
Eh?
He smokes Igbo.
And that's your friend.
That's what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
They say the friends you keep.
No, what is wrong with that?
I won't say too much.
I'll tell you who you are.
What is wrong with that? It's just
the friends you
grass
keep. I'm sure.
made by God.
You smoke as
I'm
well,
sure.
before you do a break.
Next.
Hey.
What does he want?
I don't know.
Read the email. What does he want?
I'm confused.
Don't be confused. Yeah, I know. When you try it, you like it.
Dr. Damages.
Yes, man.
Greetings to you and all your associated clowns at SaharaTV.
Wait. Did I say he's my friend?
Yes, he's calling us clowns.
Forget what I said.
And that's your friend.
He called me
No,
a
those
clown?
are your clowns.
Okay.
I mean, your friends.
What? Read his email.
You be yeye man, but I still dig your style.
He called me yeye man.
And a clown.
Tomato Jaws or Tomato Nose, whichever one you prefer to go by. You be fine, girl. And your hair is fine too.
That's why we're reading
Thank
this email.
you.
Because if I had seen this email myself, you wouldn't see the light of day. Go ahead.
By the way, who gave you that name and why? Are your tomatoes that large? You have to be named after them? I did not like Adiola when I first saw her attack my main man. One of the chosen few intrepid African leaders bold enough to ever stand up to the colonial masters.
Wow.
Although I have forgiven her, she needs to apologize to President Mugabe. Or else she will forevermore be considered a stooge by the hardcore proud Africans.
Wow. Hey. My man, Rebel. No, I forgive you for calling me Yeye. I forgive you because you finished her. I forgive you.
Order in the court.
Rebel. You are not serious. How can you dish Adiola this way?
Hey, someone has
the one that led the Lion of Zimbabwe. You dish her this way. Let me tell you, don't mess with her. She's as fierce as Aisha Buhari.
Hey.
If you want confrontation, come to the studio. We will do it live.
Live and direct.
You and Adiola, face to face. That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages at
gmail.com
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Buddhist Sayings for Africans. And it says, do not speak unless it improves on silence.
Nice. Wow.
That crazy guy who used to be here, he wasn't here today.
He's not here today, so
he knew that. If he doesn't improve silence, do not speak. Hey. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So, this year show off. Who are you trying to impress? Explain to me.
Impress.
Yeah, is it the one in the one in Russia, or the one in
the one in France?
The one in France. Yeah, but you don't need to.
I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much.
You don't have Skype. You don't have Skype. You can Skype him. You know.
That's just addition.
Wow. Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this. Otherwise, there won't be. You know, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Also subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.